I am doing your water signs video for the first 2 weeks of December. So hello, all my water signs. How are you doing? Good to see you here. I'm actually, it's going to look like I live streamed it. I didn't. It's just saves me so much time. I don't have to edit anything. I don't have to like upload, and YouTube just takes forever to upload these days. So, yeah. So we're doing it this way, and I might actually start live streaming these so that you guys can interact. So I don't know if that's like something you guys are interested in. But anyways, we're here to do your December reading, and I'm just going to make sure that everything's healthy. Okay, everything's good. So guys, if you want your own personal reading, I offer those. I also have my timeline readings that I'm out. If you want a timeline reading for the year of 2019, I'm doing those till the end of December. But also just like personal stuff if you want. Happy to do it. I love doing this. But let's find out what you guys have in store for the first 2 weeks of December. I'm going to be using my Sacred Geometry deck to find out what the main energies govern the water signs. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, ooh, Tantric Journey. Hello, water signs. We got some steamy energy coming in for December. Let's read this. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Oh, unlocking the hidden knowledge and wisdom, reaching a state of wholeness and completeness through your sensual experiences with someone else. Huh? Wow, water signs. This is going to be a fun tarot reading. Okay, so these are your like governing energies for the month of December. Well, at least the first 2 weeks of December. December 1st through the 15th. So, angels, guides, the highest truth and compassion, please give water signs their any messages, guidance, insight that would be so helpful to them, helpful to their highest good and their highest light only. So let's find out what's in store. I'm going to use my Witch's Tarot first, and then we'll clarify with my Gateways of Divine Frequency deck. All right, so let's find out here. Guys, water signs, you're in for another good month. The Sun. You guys have the Sun. So Sun's obviously very positive. The Sun is also representing the masculine energies. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my timelines reading that I just did for the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine. But on the Divine Masculine timeline, in the higher timeline came up romantic love on that timeline. And it was all about bringing consciousness into your intimacy. This may be tied into that reading. It was the first thought that I had when I saw the Tantric Journey card. And now that the Sun has come out, I mean, the Sun comes out on that reading. And the Sun is just masculine energy. It's, oh man, this is so cool. And now this doesn't mean for all my females out there that this reading isn't for you. This is also for you in tapping into your masculine energy, and how to bring that forth in your sexual experiences. This is a very fun reading, guys. Like, I'm all excited about this because it's really important. I'm just going to talk about this really briefly. Our ability to create and the orgasm is the most divine part of creation. That energy, when the masculine and feminine are in union, and that orgasm is reached, when reached together and in such a way where there's so much consciousness brought into the union, the creative component to it, of your creative abilities as a creator, are so aligned with creation in itself in a whole of the divine. it is like beyond anything. Like it goes so far beyond what we're shown through media and what sex is and what we kind of learn. And this is about bypassing the 3D versions of what sex is and really taking it to a whole new level. So my water signs, you may be doing some great things for the collective on between the sheets. So like that's kind of fun. Wow, like this just totally uplifted my mood. Like this is really, really, really fun. So let's find out what else is going on. Lots of positivity here. And maybe some of you are like making some babies because there's a child on here. And maybe that's some of you guys for the next 2 weeks. If you guys are trying to conceive, like that might be something that's going to be happening over the next 2 weeks. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. Let's find out. What else do my water signs need to know about this sun energy and the tantric journey? The tantric journey. We got... Oh, do I take these? Do I take these? Yes. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. We have a couple cards in reverse. Let me just throw these up here for you. Okay, so this card first came out, 9 of Wands in reverse. The 9 of Wands is about feeling like you can't go on anymore. Feeling like you don't have the energy. Oh, sorry. 9 of Wands energy is when you have the energy to go forth. Like you're at the end of something like a really long journey and you're being asked to channel your inner strength and like just to power through, and it's in reverse. So that's interesting that it comes up on the tantric journey with the sun. We've also got though the 3 of Pentacles, which is great. So this is all about building strong foundations, which you're building. You could be building beautiful foundations here. I'm just trying to think. No, the 3 of Pentacles came up on the masculine timeline and the lower timeline, I think. Or did it come up? Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay. Never mind me. I'm just like... But the 3 of Pentacles is all about building foundations. And many times it can be building foundations with someone else. And because it's the Pentacles, too, bringing in that tantric energy into this 3D. But then we also have the 8 of Pentacles, which means that, okay, I know what this is. So when it's upright, it's all about being focused and really focusing on your energy and channeling that focus in to get the job done, to get your work done, your project, whatever it is that you're working on. And it's not this. So this is telling me that in order for you guys to build the foundations, the strong foundations of this tantric journey, you're going to need to learn how to focus the sexual energy and really bring in the conscious awareness into it and not be like kind of scattered about it. And that is really like the tantric practice, is to be able to really focus in on the beauty of the intimacy and harnessing like the greatest orgasm. But it's not even just about the orgasm either. Like the tantric journey isn't just about the end point. It's about the whole journey. It's about really enjoyment and, you know, you guys, like your water signs, you're so emotional, like you're really tapped into the emotions and feeling. And so like, it's so cool that this is coming out on your reading. Now, this 9 of Wands in reverse though, that's one I'm just a little bit stumped on right now. You're building foundations. You need to focus your energy in order to build this foundation. Okay, so I just kind of heard that, you know, she's kind of like alone here. And when it's in reverse, sometimes you feel like you can't do it because you're feeling like you're going at it alone. And, okay, this is a side note. For those of you who are not in a relationship with someone or have someone, a partner that you could be doing this with, There is nothing wrong with just working with yourself. And there is something very beautiful. In fact, you guys, if you haven't listened to the episode on my podcast with Jessica Ahlstrom, where we talk about using the orgasm to manifest, listen to it. In fact, if you haven't heard it, listen to it on my podcast and lighten up, because it's going to explain to you the power behind the orgasm and how to use it even if you're alone, to really facilitate your creating what it is that you want here on this plane, like on this plane of existence. But for this Nine of Wands, I'm feeling like some of you might feel like, how are you supposed to do this alone? You can do this alone. So I feel like this is kind of for my singles out there, who maybe don't have a partner that they can work with, or feel comfortable working with, because, you know, remember that our sexual energy is so sacred, and it's really important to share that with those who are worthy of it. And especially because you create energy cords with people through sexual experience. It's the strongest energy cords that we create through our sexual experiences. So just remember that. I can't say this, can't give this reading without like talking about that. So what else is going on? We've already got like 4 cards here, but I'm going to pull 2 more because those 3 kind of go together. Okay, what else is going on for my water signs for the month of December on this journey? Oh gosh, water signs, you get to explore this. You get to explore this. This is, you know, and you don't have to do this. This reading is simply, think of it as a suggestion that could serve you really well. It's your divine free will to choose whether or not you want to explore this or not. But I'm putting it out there into the universe for you. Okay, what else? Wow. Okay, these 2 just came out, but they're in reverse. Why are they in reverse? The 4 of Wands, which came upright in the masculine timeline of romantic love. But then also like this 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You got 2 9s on the board now. Nine is all about completion, but it's telling me that something isn't completed. But also like, okay, this energy here, the 4 of Wands, is all about like unions. It's also a twin flame card. Some of you may not be in union with your, if you're someone who like is on the twin flame journey, even if you're not, even like just a soulmate, I think why this one is in reverse is because there's something in you. Okay, when this energy here, 9 of Pentacles, this energy is very, this actually came out, I think, in the air reading that I just did. I did air before you guys, and this came out in reverse as well. So this might be a common theme for a lot of people and how they're feeling. But she's independent. She creates everything success. Like she's super successful in everything she creates. She has her own independent wealth. She has her own she's got a business. Like she creates, she's got her own home. Like everything that she's been able to get for herself. And this energy in reverse may seem like there's some of you out there that may be feeling like you're feeling not as confident in how to have this union, perhaps, with your divine counterpart. Wondering if it's gonna happen. And I feel like when you can channel this energy and turn it into upright, union can happen. So remember, union happens within us first. So I also feel like, for some of you who are not in union with a sacred partner right now or divine counterpart, that you working with your own energy in this tantric way can really facilitate attracting your divine counterpart to you. But you can't come into this work with that being the main goal. The main goal has to be for your own nourishment, your own happiness, your own orgasmic experience. Be coming into union with the divine within you through this through this work. And so I'm feeling like these are in reverse right now because they have the ability through this tantric journey to come like this. So let's do some clarifying and get a deeper read here. It's very interesting. Oh, who would have ever thought that this was going to be like the reading for December? But it's so much fun. Like, guys, this can totally be like, this is part of creation, you know, and it's just a beautiful thing to explore and play with. And, you know, for the most part, like, you know, for those of you who are in relationship with someone, this is a beautiful way to express yourself and explore, especially with the safety of someone that you feel very... It looks like I just had a disconnect on my live stream for a second, so it was well timed. Well timed. Okay, so let's find out what else. Let's clarify. Okay, so let me just put these out here for a second. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Wands. Was it in reverse or? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna, this is how I picked it up. So the Knight of Wands is, gosh, the Knight of Wands comes in, and when the Knight of Wands comes in, the news is greater than expected. Something's coming in with a beautiful offer of passion. There is a lot of sexual energy behind the Knight of Wands. And so I find it very interesting that he's coming in under the Eight of Pentacles. So focus your passion, focus that creative, passionate energy that comes in through these spiritual, sexual encounters to basically take the tantric journey. And if you can do that, then the results will be greater than you expected, is what that's kind of telling me. Three of Pentacles is fine. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Why is the Nine of Wands in reverse here? Too many cards. Why is the Nine of Wands here in reverse? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm going to take this card because it came out, but like all these other cards came flying out. So let me just, before I go and pick those all up. Why do they have to go over there? So Ace of Pentacles came up. So this Nine of Wands energy of feeling like you can't do it alone. You can't go on this alone. You can go on this alone, and you actually have the ability to begin a very abundant new beginning of creation for you. The Pentacles, to me, always the Pentacles and the coins always like represent like the earthly plane, and bringing forth like the creation that you do through this like spiritual, sexual integration and harvesting will give you this new creation here in the physical. So knowing that you can do this alone, for those of you who aren't in partnership, this is telling me, this is kind of like a confirmation that you have creative abilities even on your own. And again, remember that union within yourself is always important first. And so understanding how that union works within you is actually a really beneficial thing. And it can provide a very bountiful coin. So very fun. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm really sorry that I'm like this video is like this. See, this is the part I'd probably try and edit out if I was editing. But let's see here. I'm just gonna get rid of this blanket because it's just, let's see here. So my apologies, guys. All right. Let's see here. Let's find out now what this Nine of Pentacles and Four of Wands in reverse is all about. So Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What is this all about? Can you give us any more insight into this Nine of Pentacles? Why are my water signs not channeling their Nine of Pentacles energy? Which, you know, to me, the Nine of Pentacles energy is a creation of the tantric journey. So, let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Why? I'm like gonna try and block the cards from going the other way. Okay. Anytime now. Anytime you want to give me a card. Oh, here we go. Ace of Swords. There is a, wow, okay, so we have an ace of coins and an ace of swords here on the board now. So just on a whole, because you have now two aces on the board, we have like this ace of swords is all about like truth, new projects, perhaps birthing a child is a project some of you are on the path of right now, but also union of the masculine and feminine is a beautiful project to be working on right now. It's also, but it's this card coming through right now, because it's the Ace of Swords, is telling me that the reason this Nine of Pentacles is in reverse, this energy is reversed right now, is because there's a truth that needs to be faced. It's about becoming really honest with yourself about something and harnessing the power of the sword, of cutting through the bullshit that sometimes we tell ourselves and really getting to the heart of the matter with the truth. Like, so really taking that sword and like going for like the heart of it all, like going into the truth of the matter. And that's kind of where so this energy is a little bit is reversed right now, because there is something that you need to get to, and it's a new idea. Actually, it's a new idea that maybe something's going to come in for you, a new idea, a new perspective, a new belief that will help you turn this energy around to really work for you. So that's kind of cool. So let's find out about this Four of Wands energy. Four of Wands. All right. Why is the Four of Wands in reverse? What information do you want to give us? Give the water signs about this Four of Wands in reverse. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys got the sun again. You got the sun in this deck. So like, okay. This tells me that the reason why this is in reverse is because the channeling of the masculine energy, of bringing the beautiful, spiritual, feminine qualities into the sexual experience, but expressing them through the masculine, expressing them outwardly, not just inwardly. Very important. That will help take your Four of Wands into a place of like union, a place of celebration. Celebration. Like I just keep thinking about the orgasm. Like I don't know. Like sorry. Like but like this card could represent like, you know, and when I say that again, it's not all about the orgasm, but I mean it's like that is like the most incredible, that blissful state is like where creation, like you can really manifest what you want, and that kind of like is confirming it, like this is where it's all at, like, but you know, to get there, like all these important aspects have to come in, and then the honoring and the sacredness of it has to be realized for that. So like that's so guys, like for your next 2 weeks, like I don't know, can you guys leave some like information in the comments on like how it's going for you? Like let us all know how it's all working out. I mean, you don't have to tell all the details, but you know, just, is it working? Are you guys creating some good stuff? So let's find out. I'm going to go into my crystal cards right now and see if there's any advice that, or final messages that the crystal cards would like to let you know about this reading. Okay, this one. Celestite. Knowing. So, yeah, okay. Tantric journey. Unlocking the hidden knowledge. Going into your deep knowing, your soul's knowing of who you are, what your purpose is, and how to channel that through this experience. Very important. So this card is just kind of putting some emphasis on that knowing of who you are. Knowing who you are is so important in allowing yourself to be free to explore these energies in a very sacred way. And I really want to emphasize sacred way, because this is something to really be cherished. And when you like really know who you are, and you really are comfortable with those aspects of yourself, when you're really comfortable with all of the things that you know about yourself, even the parts that maybe you were ashamed of earlier in your life, but you've now seen the beauty and you see the perfections in your imperfections. That's what I'm kind of getting from like this knowing card. Let's just find out one more. What else? Is there any more messages that you have for my water signs? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Opal. Emotional magnification. I mean, emotional magnification. Yes. Like, I can't even make this stuff up, guys. Like, I really can't. I mean, there's not too many cards in here that would be able to, like, drive this home. So, magnify those emotions. Focus. Important to focus that passion, really channel it, really like zone it in, like really like bring it into the core essence. Water signs. You got some good stuff going on in December. Yeah. It looks like fun times for the kickoff to the holiday season. It sounds like it's going to be a very happy holidays for some of you. And you know what? Even if you aren't in a relationship, you can still make it happy, because you do not need a partner to do all of this stuff. So be in joy, and spread that joy through the emotional magnification of a great orgasm, perhaps. Super fun. Totally didn't expect this. Never expected this would come through in a reading, to be quite honest, especially like an energetic reading, because that's kind of what this is. So, you know, for all of you, like, who are willing to explore the tantric journey and explore the sacredness of the divine feminine and masculine coming into union, this is a great way. And again, like, check out my podcast, Enlighten Up, for the episode with Jessica Ahlstrom. Oh man, what episode was it? I don't know. I'm going to see if I can leave the number in the description. I'm going to put it in the description for you guys. Okay. So actually, I'll leave a link. I'll actually leave a link for you. I'm going to have to go in there and change it, but I'm going to do that for you guys. So guys, water signs, I love you. You guys are like, so awesome. And you're going to like, create more awesomeness for the first 2 weeks of December. So lots of light and love to you guys. And if you you need more information about me, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, if you need more information about me, you can check out my website, inflexibleme.com. And if you guys need to email me, info@inflexibleme.com. And of course, personal readings, all of that information is in the description below. I'm happy to do one for you if you need some more insight or guidance on anything that's coming up in your life. All right, everyone, have a great December, and don't be afraid to leave a few comments in the description below, down below the video. I'd like to hear from you. All right, guys. Happy holidays.